What's good, fam? Welcome to Subs Over Dubs podcast anime review of, I don't know which week this is, but this is episode 35. And man, we got some heat to talk about. Let's start off with JJK. And let me say this, man. I think probably one of my favorite characters, I can't think of them all right now, but like just off the top of my head that I like the most is probably Itachi.
Itachi?
Yeah, because he's like, hey, my boy is ruthless. Like, if he had to kill his family to save the village, he did what needed to be done. Moral of the story is he did what he needed to do to protect what he cares about most. Doesn't matter who it was.
So does that really make him ruthless?
Yeah, to kill your family, to save one person in your family, he killed his whole clan. You don't think that's ruthless?
I wouldn't say ruthless, no.
What
It had to be done. They was finna go to war.
I still think it's ruthless. You have to kill your own family to do that.
I
Because
get
most
that.
people would rather go to war with their family than kill their family to stop the war. True. You would do that.
What up?
You wouldn't. So, we're not gonna go. So, all right,
The way my family been acting lately. Hey.
Okay. But Gojo, he did exactly what I thought he was. What did I say yesterday? I said, listen, he can't save everybody. He's gonna have to make a decision. And we seen really quick. He was like, time to flip the switch. And shit, he didn't give a fuck. People were getting murdered left and right all around him. Can't save you all, I'm sorry. But I can take care of these curse users. Did work. So, as of right now, he ain't overtake Itachi, but he's right there because, like, hey, I like a hero, not necessarily a hero, a character that is willing to do what's necessary and it's not just like, oh, I gotta save everyone. Like, not everyone can be saved all the time. You gotta make those sacrifices. He did it. And it was calculated. He didn't have to really think about it. He was just like, shit was happening. He was like, hey, I ain't gonna be able to save y'all. In his inner monologue. They were dying.
I mean, I feel like there's other catches. I just can't think right now, but he ain't necessarily killing them. I mean, he is, but he not.
But
Like,
I'm just saying, like, he knows he can't save them. So it's just like, he's, you know, some characters, like, no, like, think of it like Deku. He's gonna go out his way to make sure everyone lives, right? And I guess that kind of what makes him and All Might them. Let's be honest, that's usually not realistic. Like, you can't save everybody, and that's just like in life, you can't. Everyone cannot be saved. Because if that was the case, we wouldn't have homeless people. So, being able to see someone as cold and calculated like Gojo, like, put in effect, and then he turned up afterwards, yeah. He's number 2 as of right now on the favorite character rankings.
I can agree with that. I mean,
You don't have to. It is what it is. 10 toes down. My boy Gojo turned up like I wanted him to.
he did go to work.
My boy out here crushing people into obliterating body particles with just his sheer. I don't know if that was his veil or not, but his powers. I'm gonna just say that.
I don't even think but I think it was still a way for them to survive though. Like he had a certain amount of time before they.
He still saved a lot of them, like from just the train that brought all the other like, what they called again? Jesus Christ, curse something. When they got transfigured,
yeah.
And it's crazy because they said, I think I forgot how short of a time. I think he ran through, like when he did his super speed shit. He did it in like 2/4 of a second or something like that. Yeah, something crazy.
1,000 people.
And then he said it lasted, but then he said it lasted like 2 minutes. But so I was kind of confused. I didn't really understand that. Probably have to rewatch it again. But anyways, well, I was running through, taking people's heads
He
off.
took out 1,000 people.
Crazy.
Bro was moving. I ain't gonna lie to
It
you.
was doing work.
He was going to work.
Volcano Head even tried to say, hey, look over here. I'm about to kill him. Motherfucker was on a mission, like, obliterated.
He took out all of them. Nah, my favorite part was probably when he walked through that man and crushed that man against the wall.
That's what I'm saying.
That was crazy right there. That was different breed level. Bro was just walking. He the
even
Brawly
before
moment.
that, too, he was like, this is your weak point. Huh.
Oh yeah.
Give me the antlers. Give me the eyes. What was that? My boy is not playing around.
That was dangerous, but nah, like for you to walk through somebody and crush them against the wall, like
It-
the sheer force, like that's crazy.
He was killing them with his pure Now I want to say it's his cursed energy. I'm not sure if it was cursed or not. But anyways, his powers implanted that man into the wall, or her into the wall for this case, and literally crush her to smithereens. You ain't really, I mean, when's the last time you seen it to that level of detail? Like, it wasn't just like a boom, smash, gone. It was a slow, methodical process, and he's looking at you, smiling while he's doing it.
Just walking. Bro, it's crazy. He's a different level right there. I ain't gonna lie.
He turned up. Man, listen.
Then he took out the blood, dude. I was like, oh.
I mean, once I seen that happen, I was so like, he's about to get trapped in whatever they got set up, but right now he is working the pawns right now.
Volcano knew it was over too. Bro, I thought he could use the humans, and like, nah, fam, that ain't working no more.
I don't care. So, JJK, hey, it's finally. This is what I was waiting for. For things to get turned up, and I was, like I said in the beginning of this episode, I said on last episode, he's gonna have to make a choice. I'm curious to see what he does, and we see it in this episode. Hey, can't save y'all, but I'm gonna turn up though, and y'all, I'm gonna turn up for y'all and make sure I take.
The least I can do is take them with me. Like,
yeah.
I mean, take them out. Like,
man, shout out to JJK, man. Another, I've been waiting on this episode.
What gets sealed?
Then we see finally see Geto at the end, and it looks like
wouldn't really Geto.
It isn't. They took over his body or whatever. It didn't say his name, right? Whatever it was. It's just like a. I don't think so. It just said basically. I don't know if she assisted or maybe she just got caught off guard. Whoever took the body either gave it to him or he took it from that person instead of him making sure the body, however they do their, the bearing, they ain't do it right because he got a hold of it and he's able to use his powers to his advantage.
Told y'all Geto got killed. I've been trying to tell you.
He replaced his brain and it's kind of
took over. Uses his abilities.
Uses his abilities and everything. And I guess it's not crazy because Gojo's just so strong in general and like just kind of aware that he knew, like I know you're using his powers. You sound like him, but everything in my body is telling me something's wrong. Who are you?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he kind of unveiled it so easily too. He's like, "Fuck it, you got me. Take the mask off. Show you my brain." And that was kind of weird too. I don't know what fluids.
At least we know what that score was there for now. Like,
my only thing is like, do we really got fluids like that just around our brain? I thought he was crying at first when he did it, but it was like the liquids that was in his skull coming down his face.
I don't know if that was like a curse or something.
It's gonna be interesting to see like where this goes because. We've obviously seen him in the past few episodes. We've been asking, like, all right, like you mentioned, is he really dead? And it's just like, well, he's here.
But I guess he takes over his. I mean, like, I know he took over his body, but so that mean he got all his memories too?
I don't know if he has his memories.
He was talking.
I just remember him saying like he can use his cursed abilities and
because he knew a lot about Gojo and like how he.
A lot of people do though, because he's been like a rank 1 sorcerer since middle school.
Yeah, you know of him, but you don't really like know him. Like,
I think if anyone's trying to do some bad shit or is like dealing with,
bro did his homework for real then, because he knew like what limit he was gonna go to and when he was gonna.
People are just. I mean, you got it, but you gotta think about it. Like even in the beginning when we had like the prequel with the hidden inventory, like that's how far you have to go with Gojo to be able to, win. Like, you ain't just gonna overpower him.
That's what I'm saying. Bro was doing his homework for a while then.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I don't know how long he was keeping that up. Because he just took over Geto's body. Like, I don't think it was that long.
I don't remember, like, how, like, the time from when, the movie ended to
I think,
where we're at right now.
A year or two.
I have to look.
Wait, Itadori's, like, what, the second year now?
But I'm trying to remember, like, I don't know if the movie... the movie happened before they're in school, but like you said, they're in year 2. But I don't know if it instantly happened. You know what I'm saying? I have to look. They show us the dates a lot. I have to look. I'll just look it up online. It'll kind of tell us. But yeah, JJK.
But I'm just waiting on my boy Yu to come back. See Gojo talking about him. Talking about don't sleep on him.
Yeah, and he said he's not strong enough. Yeah, I think people are gonna turn up for real, and that's the dope part. Like, I don't know if Gojo's dead or is he just trapped,
Nah, he just sealed.
but
At least for
you
now.
know,
I
we don't know.
I've
I
been
mean,
trying to stay away from the
I-
spoilers, bruh.
yeah, it like they've already. I seen one on
I
accident,
seen one too.
and I'm not
Seen
even,
how long he was sealed for, but
No, it's not even that. It was something that happened in real life in Japan. I just say it's. Oh, now I want to say it because
nah,
I don't wanna say
leave it.
it's.
I mean, I seen some things too, but we're gonna leave it at
Yeah.
that. I ain't
And I
tryna
just
hold
like
nobody.
I don't know where this takes us, so I'm gonna leave it alone. But I kind of, in a way, I hope. I mean, it makes sense though if they got rid of Gojo for the long term because like he's like All Might in a sense. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens. All Might's gonna save us. You
Yeah.
know. I think that'd be a good. And then some animes have done this is like a good way to like showcase this. And I think they've even done this with JJK. Like, okay, he is the strongest. A lot of things will not happen if he's there, but like he can't be everywhere at once.
Yeah.
So that type of thing. So I mean, the part of that we're seeing now because he's sealed, but just in general, there's been other times he was somewhere else and things were like even in the movie he was out there fighting in the city. They were dealing with something inside of the school. So you know, even though he's strong, he has to be there. So
But in reality, he could have ended that man a lot faster, probably.
which one when he's which one?
The
You
one
going?
he was fighting on top of the roof.
Yeah. He was just like yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't know. I don't know what that was about. And now he's on
He
their
wasn't
side
trying to
of it.
kill him because, like, yeah, he was
Yeah.
just chilling.
It's. I've been told it's heat. We've seen the beginning. I'm impressed. We're gonna definitely get some rage moments. I feel like, especially like if they go as far as killing them off. You know, who knows what Yuta or Itadori was gonna do once they, you know, because you know they both kind of like emotionally dribbling. Like, and that's like
Dory don't play.
hey, when he turns up, he's ready. So, hey, JJK doing it again. I'm happy. I'm satisfied with this episode. It was a slow build up, but like Dion said, I'm ready.
Oh, you talking about slow build out throughout the whole series?
Yeah.
I thought you talking about for that episode. I was like,
No.
it started off with heat.
Yeah, it was. I'm just saying, like getting to this point before when they're all walking, like the beginning of the Shibuya arc when they kind of, you know, started it. It was slow, but now it's popped off. So hopefully they keep this momentum at a high note because we got all these different battles and people in different areas that should be start popping off. I'm ready.
I don't know about all of that.
I'm hoping for.
Gojo just took out most of the people that they was.
That we know of. We don't know what's going on. We just found out a brain is inside of Geto's body. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's in store for us.
You're right.
That being said, and if you think about it too, because they even sacrifice like kind of I'm not gonna say they're strongest, but like the three of the main antagonists that's been around.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying.
Well,
There has to be something else because they sacrificed them basically. Just I mean, it wasn't for free. I mean, it was a good exchange. You get rid of three, you know, stronger people to get rid of the strongest
I
hero.
wonder if they actually knew about it, like
Knew about what?
that wasn't Geto.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think they.
They didn't even know he was alive. Like only we seen him.
No, I'm talking about like the people he was with, like the Volcano Head and all of them. I'm trying to see if they knew that wasn't
that
Geto.
happened. You know, that's a good question.
Like maybe they thought that was still Geto, cause like
I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't even know what
I
would be
think like in the first season, one of them didn't even like him because he was like human, like.
Yeah. And another thing is like I remember he got worked, but did Matchhead or what's it called, Patchface? Did he get killed or he just got worked, right?
Yeah, he got worked by he got jumped by Itadori and I forgot bro's name with the blonde hair.
In that episode, no, he ran into Itadori.
But what episode you talking about?
The one who gets sewed up.
Oh, you talking about in the episode we just watched?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He got worked.
Gojo, he worked him, or he just like kind of like a quick scene. Like he didn't kill. Did he kill him off?
I feel like he killed him. Yeah.
I gotta go
I'm
back
pretty
and look.
sure-
I don't remember. I know it was quick.
I'm pretty sure he killed everybody in there until Geto like showed up out of nowhere.
Well-
But I don't know if he really died or
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
because he can transform his body and stuff.
So we gonna see, man. I got high hopes for you. We gonna see, man. Shout out to JJK, man. That was worth this wait. And the good thing is, like, there's no break. We're gonna be watching these throughout the end of the year. So nothing but heat upon us. Moving on. let's get on the bleach. You know, they turned up a little bit. They adjusted the nozzle. We were on low. We were on simmer at first. Now we're on medium right now. We're cooking a little bit. We see Yao Hua. I can't say his name properly, but we see them make it to the. You watch. It sounds better in Japanese though. However they say.
Oh yeah, the way they say it. No, stick to what I read.
They made it to the Soul. No, what's it? Soul Palace? I forgot what they called it. They made it to where the Soul King resides, and you know, at first we thought they're on the scene, ready for the action, just working them left and right. I even thought old girl got work, and then of course they're in some basically genjutsu. Paper starts rattling around. They find themselves in like a natural cage surrounded by trees that can like absorb their reishi and move and grow and prevent them from getting out. But obviously it was gonna be too easy to just hold like the strongest person in there. You know, he swapped places with his button, right? He threw the button. Okay, yeah. I thought that's what happened. I was just like,
that was a live technique.
It was a live technique. It wouldn't put me past it because it was like he's too strong to just be held in by this cage. But also we see, I forgot what his name was, but it's the one who creates all those Zanbakutos. I didn't know he was like that.
Ose?
Oh man, listen, that guy, I'm him. That's him. He went in there and worked all their royal guard.
Hey, the way he was working, hey,
he was the real. I was like,
oh, different level, bro.
He was out there just going to town. The dude thought he was gonna warp his body. Next thing he knows, he got a sword in his face. Boy,
threw the sword straight at him too. Then jumped off his body.
And I like the explanation of the sword too. Like, it's so sharp that a sheath can't hold it.
Yeah, I thought he was like nervous or something, scared because it was like wobbling.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, bro, too sharp.
It's too sharp. That's
had to keep it in water or whatever that liquid was. I'm like,
Jill. Yeah, he made quick work of all of them. Even old dude, he was like on the ground, like about to say something slash in this conversation.
Enough all that talking.
So
I said we.
Light work.
Usually supposed to dodge when somebody try to throw something like that. I was like, ooh. Like, I don't like the way he talk, but the way he fight,
hey. Yeah, because he'd be on some, like, he's real casual, and then he'll say something serious.
Yeah. And then, crazy. Yeah,
that boy dies and shit. And, oh. I'm curious to see who's going to end up fighting him. I guess it's going to be the old, I forgot his name, the other captain or lieutenant, Udio, or that guy. But it started, we simmering.
It has to be the other guy because I don't see Udio working him like that.
True. I mean, we don't know. He been bestowed the powers. He drank the blood, so he leveled up.
A little simmer in his eyes. I don't know what that was, but something slight.
Because otherwise, we just have Ichigo and them.
I mean, we still got the girl in there too, though, so they might both be fighting.
What girl?
The girl ain't dead. Remember the one that got got blasted?
I don't think she's gonna. Well, they're probably gonna fight eventually. That dude. The guy who's making all the Zanbakutos ain't gonna sit there and work everybody. I know that ain't gonna happen, but we'll see, man. I
like the way she came out too. I mean, she was talking, but I thought she did get worked at that one point. And I was about to say, he did all this talking, like he was just that. I mean, but then again, they did too. She was like, "Oh yeah, while you was talking, I sold you up." My bad, I forgot to take the needle out.
That's my problem. That's my issue. Yeah, I think she got crumpled up and rolled off the screen. I was like, well, damn. It's like that. We got a lot of heat coming. Pause. And like I said, JJK turned it to medium. Like between medium and low over here on Bleach, man.
I don't like how Ganju voice is now. Like, he sound like a
it's been a while since I heard him, so it didn't.
I thought his voice was deeper. Like, oh.
I don't even remember. Like, I never watched. When I watched Bleach, I watched the Soul Society arc in dub. I was watching on Adult Swim. I don't even know what he sounds like in Japanese. So, like, when I heard him, I know his character is kind of goofy and rah bravado type stuff.
It's been a few years. I feel like he would have grew up a little bit. Like, his voice would have got a little deeper.
I mean, he was kind of old in that. I mean, back then.
Yeah, but his voice was still like a kid, like that.
Like I said, I didn't watch the sub, so I don't know what that sounded like.
I just want to see what kind of level up he had too.
Man, his weak ass. All he does is throw.
Talking like he moved up from the grenade.
throwing grenades, throwing sand in people's faces, and running. I don't need a fight. I can run.
He talking like he got a flash up now or something. Like maybe he done leveled up. You don't know.
He pulled up on the board, man. He board might have leveled up. Did the board go in the rocket? I don't remember.
Yeah,
he was in there.
Ichigo was like, "Hey, these people different from where we usually fight." He's like, "I know. I'm ready.
That's why I'm here." Looking ass. Man, you about to be straight cannon fodder out there. And we still haven't even got like I think when we go to the next episode, we're gonna flash back to because they never even took care of Hitsugaya, right? The Shiro, or what's his name? Jesus, did I say it right? The ice, the shorter Shiro. They even went back to that, so I think we're gonna flash back and forth episode to episode between the fights.
I wanted Byakuya to get on that rocket too. Bro, just watch it from the distance.
You seen it? He was just like, hell yeah, go out there and get him. I think gonna handle.
The fight might be over though, cause I forgot Missouri. He was over there just talking. He was talking about it. He's like, that was the ugly takeoff and stuff. So if he just standing there looking at calm, I feel like,
you know how they do in the animes. They be just talking and fighting.
Just stop mid fight, just like, hey, what's that?
Hit him with this flashbang real quick while I look at the sky. Yeah, that rocket was going crazy. I was like, what the fuck?
I thought he was gonna crash. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Only had one chance too. Man. And we still haven't seen Grimjaw. Like,
this,
hey,
he ain't gonna give up.
Hey, it's been a while. My boy, listen, when he first came in the scene, he gave Ichigo that work off rip. Was not playing. I feel like we're gonna get that same energy when he pops up on the scene again.
But he ain't gonna be fighting Ichigo though.
It don't matter. Hey, he gonna be giving someone to work.
You just want him to come over and just start.
Pull up and start going to work.
So that's what it is. You just like the fight scene between him and Ichigo, so you want that same energy.
Yeah, I know it's gonna happen though. I don't need to see it. I know it's gonna happen. He gonna come in there and give him someone work. Just like Kenpachi. He goes in, he might play around a little bit, but he gonna give somebody some work. Every time. Other people play around, you might win, might lose.
Grimjaw fight was live.
All right, then see, we on the same page.
That was decent for real.
Bleach keeping it moving, so I also want to see Yoruichi too. Like, obviously, I don't know if she has to have gotten stronger, but like, in what way?
I know she did.
Cause like she
got faster. She probably got shit.
I can't, man. She can't.
She don't want to lose. She don't want to lose her speed.
There's no way she got fast. She's like,
bro, she can't lose her. She can't lose that flash stuff. Her name is Flash Master, bro. She can't lose that. So she she had to level up her speed somehow. Come on now, you can't let Byakuya pass her up like that. She's like, nah, I'm still Flash Master Yoruichi out here.
I'm ready though. I think I'm saying, man. And I don't know what's gonna happen too, because like if you think about it, there's only three that went up there, unless they summon some more people that we don't know about. Because the Royal Guard got worked, unless they're obviously they could not be dead, but we'll see. There's a lot of moving parts, just like there is in JJK, and hopefully they both all going in the same. But the only problem with Bleach though is I think there's only one more episode for this arc, one or two. And so then we gotta wait until next year, basically.
That's fine.
You seen enough? You ready? You can roll with JJK until we get back to Bleach.
I can do that.
Well, speaking of waiting until next year, we had the last episode of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation, and let me say this: I'm fulfilled, man. I'm happy for my boy.
I was a little mad at first. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, cause let me say this. I'll give us a tie on our prediction. Cause while she was part of the cure, she wasn't the only part. He did have to get the medicine too, but you needed both the cure. So can you agree that we both get the dub on that one? That prediction. All right,
I'll give you that. I was mad at first. I was like, bro, you ain't smashing the cave, bro. That was your opportunity.
He said, there. Sorry. Boy got on hands and knees. Boy was like, damn, I did it again. She gonna hate me now. But
he just said he couldn't control it. She was obviously secure, but he just couldn't control it.
And she was obviously understanding and like she didn't care. Like she loves him for him, not just because.
What I was mad at though, like, bro, you want to go tell everybody about my business, like. She went to go tell her princess and the bodyguard about it.
Well, it's mainly because I can't fault her for doing that because she wanted to make sure that she had the best chance to like get Rudius to identify her. So she asked the people closest to her at that time to help her.
I wasn't talking about the identifying.
Oh, you talking about the ED?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, like bro, you want to go tell this man business?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, so he got that.
It worked, but yeah, they did hold him, and then the fucked up on top of that. The princess was even clowning him for it.
Yeah, that's what
She
I'm
was
saying.
like, the moment he's useless. My boy Luke stepped in though. He's like, hold on.
He's like, hold on now. I might have hated him
we
at
all
first.
Can't
but
stand up every time.
Yeah, he was like, hold on now, bro. Said, don't worry about that. I got something for that. We good.
We good.
He did do a whole switch up now. Like
we ain't got the sauce real quick. Yeah, he
was running too. He's seeing everybody else outside.
He was out there training. It
Yeah.
was on the mission. Yeah, that could have been left out for sure. But at the end of the day, they probably would have wanted to know why that didn't happen, and since after they set it out, because that was part of the mission. Well, I don't know what the mission success was. I think it was just him identifying her, but obviously things progress. Whatever.
He said she wanted to be with him, so
I'm glad they was able to. You don't listen. This is all I'm saying. This
I rock with her though. Like with
she
Ariel.
day one.
Huh?
Are you talking about the princess?
Yeah, I rock with her. Like, she really helped out. Like
I mean, listen. My thing is like she didn't do it for free. She did it because she. That's a political.
She gonna need.
She gonna use Rudius.
Yeah, but she still helped Sylvie though.
I guess she did, but it's more like I'm gonna help you, and even though I'm helping you, I know it benefits me. So it's a double down thing.
Man, trying to take away from her.
I am because we don't know what she's scheming. Because remember I said in season 1 she killed. I'm not gonna say she killed, but she was in the room when her Aerys's grandfather was killed.
Got full of betrayal now. Like people.
I don't know if you watch Game of Thrones, but hey.
Oh no, I've seen it. All
right, so hey, you know how these things get. She get real fast.
You're right.
You don't know what side. I mean, the good thing is, at the end of the day, she's not gonna necessarily wrong Rudius in a bad way because he's too strong. Like you ain't gonna be able to just do some foul stuff and he gonna let shit slide. You do something to like Sylvie.
Right, seeing how weak her bodyguard is, bro. Try.
Yeah, he's a body, literally. Cause ain't nothing like he thought Naruto was tripping when Hinata died. Rudy's about to go crazy.
I don't know if Rudius can go as crazy as Naruto, but
crazy man.
He can go crazy though.
You see, man, one of those blasts into the magical king, the school gone.
Oh, but also another thing, I told you.
What?
My boy was gonna wake up and see she wasn't there, and bro was sad.
Oh yeah. I don't remember you telling me that, but I didn't say you didn't say it. I said I don't remember you telling me, but I'm saying like when that happened. Well,
I was just like, what if? I was like, what if he wake up and then she ain't there? Bro gonna be sad.
And that's why I like the show because it's like it's realistic. Like he went through this. Some of the same things played out, except for there was no note left. But obviously, I knew like she was gonna come back.
Looked at the couch.
He started looking out the window. He was like,
damn, she ain't outside either. He was like, oh yeah, she got court duty. Like, bro, just started making up stuff.
Yeah, that man was broken. As soon as she pulled up, changed his mind. I thought about it too. I was like, dang, we just gonna leave the blood in the sheets. But I was just like, maybe she ain't wanna use magic to clean or wake him up. She's gonna think of him first before anything else. Like,
was it the blood or was it like wand or something? I just wanted to say that.
Boy, I'm trying to show me in 4K right now. Nah, we know what that is, man. That man finally crossed that road. It was kind of funny watching him hit the hen dog.
He hit that hoe quick, boy. She hit that thing strong. He said, "You good?"
And it didn't take long because what was it?
Bro said I can't control it no more. Let's get this work.
Then when they meet again, it was a touching moment because like he overcame a lot of things. Like he met her again, he overcame his problem because of her, obviously, and it's just like to see like this. And again, this is why I say this show is good because it has so much range. Like we see how far it can go and how intricate it can be when it comes to like actually just fighting scenes. the character development, and this is not even development in just fighting. It's development just in general, like him being, I guess we can say human, but a guy. And you know, like I said, this whole confession thing is a long build up. I'm kind of sad to see
I know it's been a year. That's great.
Yeah, because like you gotta remember, every time we seen him in his homeroom class, that's 1 month, and that happened a lot throughout the series too. But yeah, we see a lot of time transpire, not only in the show, but just like in us watching it, and for it to like it was a touching ending, deservedly so. We kind of seen the direction it was going, but for them to wrap it up this way, it was wholesome, I guess we could call it. And it was a nice feel good moment. And so when you have like these type of things in the anime, you have the real, like, I don't want to say tragic, but there's a lot of like violence and like what's the word for it, the evils in the world. You see some of the like the real stuff that happens in the world. You know, people getting kidnapped and used, trafficked and all that, and betrayals with, you know, and the politics and stuff. Like, it has a lot of range. It's not just think of all the isekais you can. There's not many that kind of cover this much ground, in my opinion. That's what I was kind of alluding to last time we were talking about the whole confession thing, and you said, well, you gave the Hinata Naruto thing, and that's a whole nother discussion. But there's not a lot of shows that do this and has good action scenes and has a good like world and has good characters, in my opinion.
All right, I'm just listening.
All right, I thought you was about to say something like you was like, I'm smoking.
Nah, I don't know nothing. They got that kind of like range in it.
That's why I was like, this.
It's
not necessarily the best show, but it's the most well-rounded show because you get a little bit of everything.
I say it's the most like kind of like realistic vibe to it. Like,
yeah, 100%. Even though you have the fantasy powers, like I said many times, you know, we get realistic things he's going through his eat. And it's funny too, because like,
I ain't never heard of that.
Think about it. We've never seen what show has like actual ED in it.
I ain't never heard.
And like, you see what he's going through and dealing with, and like I didn't even think about that. You brought that up. You know, them knowing about it. It's just like we're literally having a group discussion of how we can cure this man's ED.
All right, but how you feel like? You think he should have married her? Like,
he did.
No, I know he is, but I'm saying, like, do you think he should have? Like, he should have. Like,
I mean, basically,
you think he like rushing that?
Not really, because you gotta remember, like, all right, that's kind of the first girl he met outside of Roxy that they got along together. They had like moments as they talked about the undressing and the bullying and stuff. So they grew to like each other. Even like, and think about this, like, I forgot all about this. Remember the whole reason of him wanting to get a job to even why he went to go tutor Eris?
What? Oh yeah,
save money so they both can go to the magic school together.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So, and it's like small, like I did too, and like I just thought about it when we were talking about it again after I rewatched it and dubbed. There's like those, like, he already kind of envisioned a future with her because, you know, they wanted to be together. So yes, I think it is for not only because like he already had plans for her, like he wanted to be around her. He knew he wanted her to be with him, right?
And she cured that man.
Obviously she cured him, and then like obviously she confessed to him, like the love and all that, and then like
I'm cured.
She doesn't have like I say like this, Eris might have won the battle, but Sylvie won the war. She might have got she might have got first blood.
I'm trying to see how he gonna react like when he see her.
See, because he still think there's still a misconception that he think she left him because of just like
that's what I'm saying. Sex. Like that's what I was trying to see. Like, do you think he should be like marrying her right now when he don't know the whole story with Aries?
I think in like as we see it, it makes sense because he was gonna marry like that was the first girl he was gonna be with begin with anyways. And it is kind of crazy, but I guess we gotta also think about the situation. Like obviously he grew to like Eris, but once they got teleported, they only grew closer because he had to be the one to protect her and all that, and they went all through all those things together. So I'm not necessarily mad at the fact that he kind of forgot about Sylvie in a way, and then like Eris was kind of like he was just around her more. So that something like that would happen, I would think naturally, and that's what I'm saying. You get all these realistic things that typically happen. Like, yes, some of them we could.
She finna show up to the wedding and stop it. Crazy.
Well, Sylvie already said, like, I think when they were talking the first time when they're group thinking, like, the gray rats, they say that, like, even his father with Lily, he knows he has, you know, It just goes in the bloodline. So she doesn't mind there being other wives based on like the conversation. Now what happens, I don't know, but just based on kind of what we've seen, and since she's already been around them, she kind of knows, like, as long as she's part of his life, I don't think she cares.
That's actually wild. That's wild for real.
All right, man. Shout out to Rudy's, man.
What you
Boy,
mean?
leveling
I'll
up.
shout that man out for that.
Shout out to Rudy's, man.
Yeah, my man, the elixir of life.
Hey, read up. Who needs Blue Chew? Looking at. But I am happy this ended. But it was a good ending. A good wrap up to the season. But we all know, like now it's the next portion should be him going to help find his mom. That's where we should get more action. It's gonna be kind of dope because now Sylvie's gonna be there with him. And
It's crazy you say that though. Like this whole season didn't have that much action in it.
It didn't.
Yeah, exactly. But you get mad at Vinland Saga for not having that much action.
But see, like there was like that tie-in, like the ending was like it's not the same. Like I see what you're saying. We kind of seen kind of the same theme, but it was but wasn't because there's like different moving parts. We learned a little about this. We learned about we learned who Nana no Hoshi was, what she was doing, the teleportation thing. There's an ongoing theme of I'm dealing with Fitz. I don't know what's going on. I start to like Fitz. Is Fitz a guy? I don't know. That might be gay. You know what I'm saying? You have all these different things. So it's not, in my opinion, with all the intricacies in between and then the ending, it's not the same. It didn't, for me personally, it didn't hit the same as season 2 of Vinland Saga. But there are similar things. We did see, Jesus Christ, I forgot his goddamn name. What's the main character's name? Vinland? You don't remember either?
Hell no.
I don't know why.
I caught a blank real quick.
I can think of Einar for some reason. I can't think of his name or whatever.
I really just got a blank.
Jesus
real quick.
Christ,
That's
Thorfinn.
Oh,
Thorfinn.
yeah.
We seen him grow and like be, I guess, a human, and it was some growth there, but it could be the fact that Mushoku Tensei just has a bigger world, more broader world, because like. If you think about Vinland Saga, season 1 was really just about a kid who was traveling with his father's killer, learned from him, and became a ruthless mercenary or killer under him. And then he didn't even have the opportunity to exact revenge. But even though he wanted to exact revenge, that was basically like his father because he raised him. So there's similar things, but Mushoku Tensei, in my opinion, is just like we just discussed, more rounded and realistic, in my opinion.
I think they're both pretty realistic. Like Vinland Saga season 2, I feel like it's realistic.
I think maybe it's because there's more moving parts because of all the different characters. I don't know. So you feel season 2 of both are basically 1-1 for the most part, since there wasn't a lot of action. It's kind of
I just like Mushoku better. Like I was just trying to see like why because like they both like.
A similar path.
Stayed in the same area the whole time, basically.
Well, the first 3-4 episodes, he wasn't in the Magical Kingdom. To be fair, that's 4 episodes.
Well, I'm saying like the rest of the time, he was just there the whole time. The same thing ain't been.
But like, it wasn't. I think it's still different. You had different things happen throughout. Whether it be again meeting Nana Hoshi for the first time, getting Julie. And teaching her how to use incantationalist casting. You have the whole small cliff arc, and we don't even know how that ends.
Yeah, they brought that man in at one time.
He's just been around. That's about it. You see Zanobu again. You get the Dodia girls. I want to see who's all gonna leave with him, because if he leaves the magic school, obviously Sylphie's gonna go. Does Zanobu go? Does Julie go? I don't think the Dodia girls are go, but like they look up to him and they know that he's obviously super strong. He knows their father, so he's that guy. Like you've always discussed, like why don't he just get another one? Like he's that guy. Like he is that guy. So he's gonna naturally attract people to follow him. But I don't know. I'm excited, man. April feels like an eternity away. It was basically 6 months basically from now. But I'm ready.
Gonna be some heat.
What would you rank the season though? If you had to give a number. 5 being average. I give it a 7.
As a whole?
Yeah, 7 for the like it. Well, it depends on how you judge it. Like like, let's just say like, I don't even know how to really describe this. It's hard to deal with, like.
I would say 7 is a fair number.
I would say it's 7 for the season.
They had better fights. I would have gave it 8.
And that definitely makes sense because it depends on how you judge it. But like over like, if you put it together all in one, the series and a whole with everything that's been shown, it's probably like a 9 to me. It's almost perfect. It's like, again,
the whole series. Oh, okay.
You put everything together. Like if you put all the pieces of the puzzle together, because there has the fighting, you have the great story, I mean, great world building. You got a lot of great characters all over. A lot of different moving pieces. Like, we still don't even know a lot about the world. Like, think about this. Like,
they're still skipping around a lot of that.
Because you got the people that are in the floating island. I forgot what it's called. That guy with the king in there. We don't know who he's one of the gods, I think.
What the man god is, basically.
Yeah, we still don't know who the man god is. We are still dealing with the dragon god Orsted. We met the demon. Was it the demon god or the demon something else? I forgot which one.
Demigod.
Yeah, the demigod. We got Nana Hoshi, and then like I said, when I rewatched it in dub, we still have another person who got transported. Whether they be, I'm pretty sure they got transported, but whether it be transported or reincarnated, we still don't even know why the Great Manda disaster happened. I remember I said Rudeus said, "Hey, I hope a pretty girl falls from the sky." Whether it be Sylphie or Nana Hoshi was involved with him just saying it, it kind of happened. So it's like, why did those two play in the part? That's a lot of things. So just to get this small detail, like him reuniting with Sylphie and then being able to share their feelings about each other without like dying tragically or anything so after, or anything preventing them from actually getting to that point, it was good to see, because it was just, like I said, it was a wholesome ending and tying up to the end of the season. It just sucks. We have to wait till April to see a continuation of him actually using his powers to like, go to work. And it's gonna be dope because she's not necessarily weak. Before him, I think she was the strongest mage there.
Yeah.
So
she's the one who could use incantation.
Yes. So just seeing them in action, it'll be dope. Got the tag team duo plus whoever, like Zonova pulls up, superhuman strength. Then Julie, she ain't really got too much power, but like it's potential.
No,
yeah, I mean they've been for a while. She's been training.
Getting it kind of quick.
Yeah. And then if you have any of the Dodia girls to go with them too, because like you'll see, man, you're gonna build a little roster around them,
I mean, it seems like he might need one, because she said, didn't they say like once he go after his mom, like it's gonna be like harder, like it's supposed to be like tough people.
I don't know.
I thought the man god said that. I don't remember. I gotta look at it. I just know it's supposed to be like hard getting there.
So basically, we're gonna get another turning point. Some real stuff's about to happen. That's when we know stuff's about to pop off.
That's why he's supposed to be going there to get stronger too. Like,
yeah,
they say you need to be a lot stronger if you want to go rescue your mom. Like,
so I think also too, like I seen this in the comments one time. Like, apparently there's like 15 turning points. They said every time, get ready. It's about to get real. And then, because you got Eris traveling around in Ghislaine. We don't even know how strong Cliff is. I mean, did you ever watch that episode with her and Eris, like from season 1? It was like an extra episode. It came out after the first season.
I think I might have seen it, but I don't remember it.
But anyways, they show him a little bit. He's not no slouch. They show some of his powers, but obviously, like when you compare it to Rudy, he's just a regular guy. But if he's gonna be involved at any point in fighting, we got a lot, and we still got his dad.
Yeah, I was about to say the dad. Like crazy still. He's still strong as swordsman. Stop it.
I don't know. I'm just ready. And then we don't know. I mean, I imagine we're gonna run into Richard again at some point. He's just out there wandering about. I wonder where he went. I wonder if he just walked back home. After that, it's like, all right, man, we made it. I did well on my promise. I remember last time you see him is basically he runs into people again, and they're all thanking him because he saved them and whatnot. I don't know, man. It's gonna be one of the things I look forward to next year, because man, it was. I wish, again, like you said, there's more action, but nonetheless, it was a good journey, and this has become it's definitely cracked my top 5. I don't know if it may get beaten out yet, Not enough action. So yeah,
give it a little bit more action, then
I think you'll get.
Maybe
that.
let it finish.
You can fully judge it. No, I can understand that. I just think for what we've seen and what they've shown, when it gets to the good fight, like obviously when he fought Orsted, he wasn't ready yet, but they shown a lot, like in all the other fights with the cable, like Ghislaine doing, like, I guess we can call it a flash step in the alleyway, working everybody.
That was nice.
And saving Rudius in that time. Like, you see these moments of flashes, like, okay, it can get real.
Yeah, that's
we
what
just
I'm saying.
we just seen it.
Well, I would say just let me see season 3, and then I'll let you know.
Well, technically, still be season 2.
Oh, well, you know what I meant, like the
But
third
yeah,
part.
see the. I just hope it keeps going. No pause, because I need more. No pause. It's one of those shows that I can't end up like Hunter x Hunter or Tower of God, where I'm just left.
Yeah, see, that's why I can't really judge that yet, because they just dropped it off. At least Tower of God coming back, but
I don't know, man. They was announced in August 22. We're about to be in 23, so hopefully it's next
coming
year.
back next year. It's coming back next year.
I hope so. I've been waiting. The one
process.
show I've read the manga, it's webtoon, it's comics essentially. That's the one I did. Heat. I don't know how far they're gonna get, but it's a lot of good stuff in between that. I'm ready. Shout out to Rudius again, man. Number 1, bro. Stay strong. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and shut this one down, man. Let us know in the comments. Is it subs or is it dubs? Peace.